Most people think leg weakness after 60 is just part of getting older, that their muscles are fading and there's nothing they can do. But that's not the full truth. Scientists now understand that what feels like aging is often a quiet nutritional imbalance, a deficiency in 3 specific vitamins that rebuild, repair, and communicate with your muscles while you sleep. These vitamins are not exotic or expensive. They're simple, proven, and backed by decades of research. But because they're inexpensive and unpatentable, you won't see them in flashy ads. They're not pushed on television, and most doctors don't emphasize them. Yet, in clinical studies, seniors who corrected these deficiencies regained up to 30% more leg strength, improved their walking speed, and reduced nighttime cramps and falls, all in a matter of weeks. So tonight, before bed, you could begin something incredibly simple, a 3-minute habit that lets your body heal itself overnight. To understand how, let's look at each vitamin, how it works, what it fixes, and why taking it before sleep changes everything. Before we start, take a moment and think about your own legs. Do you feel a dull ache when standing too long? Do stairs take more effort than they used to? Do your calves tighten at night or your feet tingle when you lie down? Those aren't just signs of aging. They're your body sending you quiet signals that it's running low on the nutrients that keep the nervous and muscular systems alive. The first key nutrient is vitamin B12, the messenger that connects your brain to your muscles. Picture every nerve in your body like an electric cable carrying tiny messages. Lift the leg, balance, step forward. For those messages to travel smoothly, the cables need insulation. That insulation is the myelin sheath, and B12 keeps it healthy. When you run low, those nerve signals begin to flicker and fade. The result? Weak legs, unsteady steps, numbness in the feet, and a strange heaviness in the calves. After age 60, your stomach produces less acid and fewer digestive enzymes. That means even if you eat meat, fish, or eggs, your body can't properly extract the B12 trapped inside. According to the National Institutes of Health, nearly half of people over 60 have low or borderline B12 levels without realizing it. The symptoms creep up: tingling, a burning feeling in the soles, night cramps, or difficulty balancing in the dark. Many assume it's just poor circulation, but what's really happening is nerve starvation. The reason timing matters is simple. Your nervous system repairs itself during sleep. That's when the body rebuilds damaged myelin, resets reflexes, and strengthens the connection between brain and muscle. Supplying B12 at that exact time, before you drift off, gives your body the raw material it needs to complete those repairs. The best form for older adults is methylcobalamin, a type of B12 that's already active in the body. And rather than swallowing pills that get destroyed in the stomach, you can dissolve a sublingual tablet under your tongue so it enters the bloodstream directly. Within 2 weeks, many people report fewer night shocks and steadier steps. After 6 weeks, muscles that once felt lazy begin to respond faster. Taking B12 at night won't keep you awake. It actually calms the nervous system, allowing deeper, more restorative sleep. The next morning, your legs feel less foggy, as if they've finally reconnected to your body, but nerves are only half the story. To rebuild actual muscle, you need the second nutrient, vitamin D3, the so-called sunshine vitamin. Most people know it's good for bones, but few realize it's also one of the strongest regulators of muscle repair and strength, especially in the legs. Your muscles contain receptors that depend on D3 to activate protein synthesis, the process that rebuilds tissue after daily use. As we age, those receptors become less sensitive, and our skin produces far less D3 from sunlight, up to 75% less by age 65. Even if you spend time outside, your body may not make enough. Without D3, your muscles don't heal properly after movement. They lose fibers faster than they can rebuild. That's why stairs feel steeper, walks shorter, and standing too long becomes tiring. It's not your age, it's biology. A 2020 study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that seniors who supplemented D3 before bed improved leg strength by nearly 20% and reduced falls by a third within 3 months. The improvement came from aligning D3 intake with the body's natural recovery rhythm, nighttime. During deep sleep, growth hormone and D3 work together to rebuild tissue. If D3 is missing, that repair window passes unused. To use D3 effectively, take 2,000 to 4,000 IU at night with a small snack containing healthy fat. Yogurt, avocado, or a few nuts help absorption. Don't confuse D3 with D2. D3 is the active superior form. Some people worry D3 might keep them awake, but studies show it actually improves sleep quality by lowering inflammation and soothing nerves. Speaking of inflammation, if your thighs ache deeply or your calves burn at night, that's likely microinflammation caused by poor recovery. D3 helps calm those signals. Within a month or two, leg soreness fades faster, balance returns, and movement becomes smoother. Now here's the hidden link that completes the chain. Vitamin K2, the most overlooked nutrient for muscle and bone strength. While D3 helps your body absorb calcium, K2 determines where that calcium ends up. Without enough K2, calcium starts building up in arteries and soft tissues, causing stiffness, heaviness, and even joint pain. With 2,000 kilos, that same calcium is directed back into bones and teeth, where it strengthens your frame and improves muscle attachment. Think of K2 as a traffic officer for your calcium. It tells the mineral, go to the skeleton, not the arteries. This function is vital after 60, when calcium balance becomes erratic. Low K2 can make your legs feel tight, your knees creak, and your bones brittle. In one study from the journal Nutrients, adults over 60 who took K2 daily increased quadriceps strength by 21% and improved standing balance by 31% in just 8 weeks. The group that took it before bed saw the best results, since that's when bone and muscle regeneration peak. K2 also enhances how muscles use energy. By improving glucose uptake and oxygen use, it lets leg muscles work longer without fatigue. The most effective form is MK7, which stays active for up to 3 days in your body, perfect for consistent overnight support. Most people benefit from 90 to 180 micrograms each night. And if you're already taking D3, pairing it with K2 prevents calcium buildup in joints and arteries. Unfortunately, K2 is rare in modern diets. It's found mainly in aged cheeses, certain meats, and fermented foods like natto, a Japanese dish few people eat regularly. That's why supplementation matters. When K2 and D3 work together, your muscles recover faster, your bones stay dense, and your blood vessels remain flexible. Imagine giving your legs this trio before bed: B12 to reconnect, D3 to rebuild, K2 to reinforce. You're no longer fighting aging, you're working with your body's repair cycle. Here's how to make it simple. About an hour after dinner, take your D3 and K2 with a light snack containing a bit of healthy fat. Then, right before bed, let a B12 lozenge dissolve under your tongue. Do a short 2-minute circulation routine. Flex your ankles, squeeze your calves, and stretch gently. Then sleep. That's it. Within a week or two, you may notice less stiffness when you wake. After a month, your legs will feel lighter, balance steadier, and energy restored. Give it 3 months, and you'll rediscover confidence in every step. Climbing stairs without effort, walking faster, and standing longer without fatigue. These vitamins are not magic. They simply provide what your body has been missing. They support the natural regeneration that still happens inside you every night, just waiting for the right fuel. Before you start, talk to your doctor, especially if you're on blood thinners or medications that interact with vitamin K. Ask for simple lab tests: vitamin D level, B12 level, calcium, and perhaps homocysteine or MMA to confirm absorption. The results will tell you exactly where you stand. Choose quality supplements, third-party tested, with methylcobalamin for B12, D3 rather than D2, and MK7 for K2. Avoid cheap multivitamins that underdose or combine all three into one pill. Timing and absorption matter too much for shortcuts. As the weeks pass, track your progress. Each morning, rate how easily you can stand up from a chair. Note any night cramps, and see how steady your first 10 steps feel. You'll notice patterns. The stiffness you once blamed on getting old will begin to loosen its grip. Your legs carry you through life. They take you to family gatherings, gardens, morning walks, and adventures yet to come. They deserve support, not with painkillers or expensive therapies, but with nutrients your body already understands. So tonight, give your muscles the gift of B12, D3, and K2. Let them work together quietly while you sleep. In the morning, you'll begin to feel the difference, a small step toward strength, balance, and independence that grows every day. If you found this information valuable, tap the like button so more people can see it. Share it with a friend who's been complaining about weak legs or nighttime cramps. And subscribe for more science-backed, simple health routines that help you live strong after 60. Your body hasn't given up on you. It's simply been waiting for the right tools to repair itself. Tonight could be the night you start giving it exactly what it needs.